Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and welcome cross watchers. Not every reading is going to resonate, so take what does resonate and do leave the rest. If it does resonate, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see me in the future. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to start off with some oracle cards just to get some general energy for you guys, just overall, see where you're at. What's coming up for January 2023? Ooh, flying out. There's one. Let's get one more. Alright, we have number 3, Between Worlds, and number 30, TikTok. This kind of reminds me of a card that would be for Gemini, right? Because it's so split there. And I feel right away that a lot of you Geminis are kind of at a oh geez, there goes my throat chakra. Crossroads. It could be, I feel like a lot of it is around what you're going to be doing with your life in general. Like when it comes to your career, it could be something like choosing what to go to school for next, something like that. But I feel like a lot of you feel as if you're under pressure even to make some sort of choice, which is leaving you kind of feeling like this in between energy, right? Alright, let's just get right into tarot, actually, Gemini, and see what else is coming towards you and what these cards are saying for January 2023. I'm going to pull some cards for, just in general, what's coming towards you for the month. Then I'll pull some more for obstacles and challenges, if there are any. And then I'll pull a few more just for the general outcome. So let's see for Okay, wow. Don't even have to ask. That's great. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Cups upright, and the Knight of Cups upright. A lot of signs are getting the same kind of theme, and it's about love in general. What I see here with the 6 of Cups and the Knight of Cups is it's more than likely a past love coming back. And with this 5 of Swords in reverse, they're coming out of this potential sneaky or toxic energy. If you had a relationship in the past that was kind of in the shadows, you dealt with things in the shadows, kind of, or you found out that someone wasn't being as honest as they should be, they're coming back around with another sort of emotional offer. With that Knight of Cups, that's somebody that's typically motivated by emotions before all else, right? So let's see what else we got with the tarot. We have the Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries Gemini. We have Judgment. We've got the King of Cups. And we've got the Fool. So whoever this is coming back in for you, Gemini, it could be male, female, doesn't matter. They're sitting in this more mature energy now. The King is, in any suit, mature within its suit, right? So the King of Cups is a mature energy within their emotions. The King of Swords would be mature energy within their communication and their thoughts, right? So on and so forth. And the Emperor, he's sitting on his throne. He's stable, he's thought a lot, and he's still thinking before he does anything, right? See how he's twiddling his thumbs? And his face is a little bit scrunched. Sorry, my camera's not the best, but he looks like he's in thought, right? Whoever this is, I feel like this is mostly for the Geminis that you've been in separation with someone, not necessarily talking or seeing each other at all, really. It could, for a small handful of Geminis, it could be somebody, like this is a past life connection coming in, and they're coming in. It's a divine relationship of some sort. So they're coming in, right, with that new offer, with that judgment. That's where that I'm getting the divine sense from on this. And with the Fool, that's all about new beginnings. So if this is someone from your past, they've definitely matured on the emotional front. They've had time to sit and think within the separation that you two have had. And I think if you haven't heard from them already, you will be for sure. So let's see some obstacles, challenges that you might be facing with this for there's one for January 2023. We have the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot's Cancer energy. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. Biggest challenge here, Gemini, is not to sit in any sort of stagnant energy you may be feeling. This could come from past relationships, and this might not even be about a relationship for you, right? It could be something that went wrong when it came to a project you were working on, or you were working on something with someone, and it didn't go the way that it was supposed to. So I think a lot of it, just a little bit of side note, I do think it has more to do with emotions and what's happening on an emotional front for you, because this is a Cups card, and Cups has to do with water, emotions, right? So I think it's mostly your biggest challenge, Gemini, is not staying stuck in that stagnant, okay, well, this happened in the past energy, so it's going to happen again. If this does have to do with a relationship, like even though the cards are coming up good about this potential person coming back from the past, you don't have to entertain that if you don't want to, by any means, right? So I feel like this person, you have a lot of chemistry with them. We have the Two of Cups. Knight of Swords here. This card has a lot of different definitions, but for me, this is my stalker card, and it doesn't have to be in a bad way, but someone's keeping an eye on you or you on them often, right? We have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I think you know that you have a certain amount of chemistry with this person, and there is potential there. So you definitely just have to, I just got a little bit of a side message too. I don't know if someone overdoes it with the looking stuff up on social media, right? Like stalking someone's followers or likes, comments, that kind of stuff that'll really cause a sense of chaos within yourself for no reason. We've all been there. I'm not calling anyone out with that, but I think the higher ups are saying that you have to kind of pull away from that energy, right? That assuming energy that, well, like I said earlier, they've done it before, they're going to do it again. And if you can if you can manage to see past that and see past your old wounds, you'll get that Ten of Cups energy. And it could be with this person, if that's what you want. If it's not, it'll open up doors for you for that relationship that you're looking for, which is super cool, Gemini. All right, let's look at overall outcome for you Geminis for January 2023. All right, they're flying for you guys. Someone definitely wants to talk to you here. Okay. Take that one up right. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Justice. 3 of Cups. Death. So we have some Libra and some Scorpio energy here. For outcome, Gemini, I see as long as there's a lot of focus on yourself energy here. As long as you focus on yourself and you are taking into account your own actions and your own thoughts and how you are reacting to certain situations, things will become a lot more even, right? If that makes sense. I hope that does. I'm hearing in some situations there was third-party nonsense going on, and that's all coming to an end with this, right? Let's pull a few more, a little bit more clarification. All right, 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. With the Hanged Man, we have Pisces energy. The 2 of Swords is about, for me, making decisions. And I think certain decisions we don't want to necessarily make them, right? Some of them could be difficult ones. I'm keeping my balance just fine, thank you very much, even though I can't see worth a shit. And this one goes along with the between worlds. When it comes to the time crunch feeling we're getting with this card, it might have to do with you needing to not be so defensive. You need to take on more of a perspective switch. That's what this is about, the Hanged Man, right? You need to thoroughly analyze, as Geminis do so well, right? You guys are awesome at that. That's what this card is. You're taking everything into account. But this card, for me, specifically in this reading, is also about focusing on yourself, too, and looking at what you already do have. Because you got, like, this is I'm already worth it. Look, I got all of these these are all of my talents, all of my assets. I don't need to be looking over anybody else's, right? I don't need to see what they have. Like, I'm the best, even if that makes sense. But, we have the 7 of Wands. I'm not sure if I said Swords earlier, but I meant Wands. 7 of Wands and the Hanged Man. So, not being so defensive when it comes to, potentially switching your perspective I'm feeling about this specific person. And that's not gonna resonate with everybody. I feel like that's only for a handful of people. But what I am getting is that the overall general outcome for this is, as long as you are focusing on yourself and you do... Let's pull a couple more actually for that 2 of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So this is all you being in your thoughts, Gemini. With the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords here. Like, the 7 of Swords, she looked like she robbed the place blind and just took off with all their weapons. Specifically, she took them from the Queen, right? That's how I'm seeing it. But Gemini, like, you are the Queen. Male, female, I don't care. It's that Queen energy, right? That royal energy, that I'm at the top of my game energy. So if you can get rid of these stupid collective thoughts you've been gathering that are not helping you grow, that are leaving your thoughts in stagnance, if that makes sense, or leaving them in a past energy where they don't belong anymore. If you can get over that, right, you're going to be able to come into this new perspective energy, this fresh new outlook on certain things, right? The things that don't serve you anymore are going to be cut out. And for some of you, that very well could be this person. Even if they have done better. Perhaps some of you who are at the point in your life where you need to decide whether to take this person back or move forward right now with what you're doing, focusing on yourself. But that's not a decision that tarot can make for you, right? I feel like either choice you make, you're guided and you're going to make the right one. But there isn't necessarily a wrong choice here, so you shouldn't feel so pressured. You need to go with whatever you feel is best for you and your highest good, right? All right, Gemini, I'm going to pull a couple more oracles from my Alice in Wonderland deck just to get some general advice and guidance. Let's see. For January 2023. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that one wants to come out. Well, all right. We have number 41. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. And then we have number 36. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So we have 41. That boils down to 5, which for me is about change. 5s are about change, Gemini. So what's catching my eye is the memory no longer defines you part here. You may have even conditioned yourself, not you conditioned yourself, but things that have happened to you. So when I say you, just your life, things that have happened to you, traumas, situations, it doesn't really matter. They've conditioned you to think in a certain way. And it could really kind of force your fight or flight to kick in and make you feel like you're between worlds and you're on a time crunch, right? But you're not. Spirit and the higher ups are saying, like, you're fine, you're shining your light. We have 36, which is 9, which is, for me, is all about self. So that's another confirmation for the Geminis that are looking for guidance towards working on themselves, or whether it's starting a new business, working from home, breaking off. If you're really wanting to know, should I be focusing on myself or should I be in a relationship, this is for you that are asking that. Focus on yourself. That's what the higher ups are saying here. But for the ones that are looking at the love situation here, things will work out as long as you stop thinking about the past. Stop worrying about the past. Some people can do us dirty in ways that we think that we can't forgive them for, but you'll find that the more that you grow and you shine your light and you focus on yourself within the relationship, that conditioning literally falls away, right, Gemini? So that is what I have for you, Geminis. I hope it resonated a little bit. If it did at all, please like and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon to get notifications if you'd like to see me in the future. And thank you so much again for joining me. Bye!